water would be nice, but I can get it myself. You don't have to get it. I'll get it.
All right, we'll start with an opening statement from head coach and then take questions for the student athletes. Coach, when you're ready.
I thought we played good tonight. I just thought we ran into a Virginia team that played very well. I mean, you saw their Florida State game Tuesday. They had so many opportunities to win that game. And you're talking about a team, somebody told me, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but I've seen them on film a lot this week, and I said, that's a good ball club. And you saw the pitching from Abbott and Lynch the other night, and then what we saw from Casey and Souza today. But I think they may have lost like 10 one-run ACC games. That might be some kind of record. That'll drive you to doing a lot of things if you're Brian O'Connor. But they got a heck of a coaching staff. They got a heck of a team, and tonight they were better.
Questions for the student athletes? Anyone?
I didn't know if we were passing.
Yep, we're passing the mic, so yes.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
So Patrick, obviously for you, going up and hitting that double, and then you also have the home run. I mean, for you, how comfortable do you feel at the plate at the DBAP? I mean, especially when you have to obviously play a couple pretty crucial games over the next few days.
Yeah, I've been seeing it pretty well here lately. But it was nice. The first at bat, he started a lot of guys off speed, so I was just looking for something up, and he left it up there, and I was able to put a pretty good swing on it. So I've been seeing it pretty well.
This one for either Josh or Patrick, what has to improve when you look at playing Florida State tomorrow in order to advance to a semifinal?
We played them last week. You know, they throw a lot of all speed. We got to be ready to hit all speed tomorrow night. It's going to be a big game. You know, it's like Coach says, like the third game of Super Regional. You got to win this game to advance, so we got to figure things out, go off what we did last week, and get better and be ready to go tomorrow.
You guys left 5 runners on base today, and a couple key situations with runners in scoring position where you just couldn't get that big hit. What was missing at the plate for you guys today?
You know, like Coach says, good pitching. They had a good staff tonight. Those guys threw their best when they needed to, and you know it's tough when you're hitting against good pitching. So, you know, the hits will come. They're here and there. So it's good pitching tonight. Tomorrow night might be a different scenario.
Any more questions for the student athletes? We'll take questions for Coach.
So they're done. Y'all get out of here. See, hey, call the bus. If the bus hadn't left, let them catch the bus. If the bus is still there, let them catch it. Tell the bus to wait. Here you go, Matt.
Yeah, Elliot, Kip Coons for Press Box View. Want to ask you about the tournament format. If you think there's an improvement out there, or are you happy with the way it is, considering that Duke played today, you played today in games that have no impact on whether you advance?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff being said. I don't know. We sit there as coaches, the ACC office. We all try to figure out a scenario, and we've gone back and forth. I mean, the double elimination, I've always thought was the best thing because then every game means something. You know, you got to play to advance. But then you wind up playing 6 or 7 games, 5 games, whatever. You run your pitching ragged from a year that's already been, 56 games. And then you get to the regionals kind of beat up. So we tried a couple different scenarios to possibly not play so many games and use so much pitching. And this one seems kind of interesting to me. I'll be honest with you. I kind of like this so far. And I see some people say there's some meaningless games going on. I don't know if I've ever played in a meaningless game in my life. We went out there and tried to win. If you go out there, if you don't try to win at everything you do, you can't turn a switch on and off. They talk about it as you go into the playoffs for professional football, and you're going to rest this guy. I've seen Bill Belichick, who might be the top of his profession, and I've seen him play his guys getting ready, and he's going to a lot of Super Bowls, and he's won a couple. So I don't think you ever play a meaningless game, and I think right now we may be onto something that works pretty good. It gives the higher seeds an advantage in case you're 1-1, to advance. And if you're a guy like Pitt, who or a team like Virginia who could lose 10 one-run games this year, and they almost had the Florida State game. So had they won that one and win this one, next thing you know, they may be rolling to an ACC championship. And the year they won the national title, They might have been like an 8 seed or something. I can't remember, but I think we may be on to something here. I don't know. I don't believe in meaningless games.
Elliot, for you, I mean, Reed Johnson ends up going less than 3 innings. Just wanted to ask if that was planned beforehand or if that was just based off of the situation. Obviously, he goes exactly 50 pitches in this game.
No, that was actually not planned at all. You know, we actually we're hoping to get his pitch count up a little bit. You know, but he's been a guy who's pitched in a lot of big games for us this year. He had it in the bullpen. It's the one time this year I've seen where his command just wasn't that good. He gets by with command, kind of like Greg Maddox, and he just didn't have his command today, and so we felt like we had to get him out of there to keep the game close.
I just want to ask you as well, your potential starter for Friday, if you have that planned at this point.
This Friday, tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, it's Brian Brown.
I figured. Just wanted to ask.
I thought you meant, wow. Yeah. I can tell you that one.
Do you foresee Johnston potentially being available later in the weekend with having only thrown a couple innings today?
Hadn't got there yet. I'll let you know when we get there. Hey, Bob, here. You don't have to introduce yourself. You're like the pro in this room. You've been around for a long time.
And of course, we all remember the days of double elimination and 4 games a day. But with the new format, did you approach this game any differently, knowing in advance that Virginia would not eliminate you and that the game with Florida State meant everything? Would it have been different? Had
You want an honest answer?
And the corollary, would it have been different had Virginia won its first game, and then you would have been in the same, in the position of elimination?
It'd have been different, yeah. Okay, but we didn't. It ain't like we didn't come out. It's nothing like that. They beat us, flat out. They just beat us. Did I do some things different? May have tweaked the lineup a little bit because I'm still trying to search some things for next week to see what's our best lineup on the field right now against the righty. What's our best lineup against the lefty? Bringing the infield in the 4th inning, even though it worked out. Not sure I would have done that, although I realized Casey may keep us from scoring a lot of runs today, so I may have done it. But, yeah, I probably did a couple things differently. No, trying to figure out some stuff had this been an elimination game, but not with coming out to play. Not with the starter we used, maybe with the bullpen we used, possibly. But, no, I didn't. I did a couple things different.
Charlie Becker's ABC 11. Elliot, just your thoughts on Florida State again with a chance to go to the semis, and you're getting that one step closer to the championship.
Yeah, I don't know whether you want that boxing match so quick to last weekend. I mean, it's really funny. You go out and you play Florida State, 2 tough games where they have walk-offs and dogpile at home plate. That's tough to watch, and then you go out Saturday with high humidity, high heat, which we hadn't seen all year. And I thought our guys may have played their best game of the year. And you're going to face their guy. He's really, really good. And we saw him last week, and we had a lot of trouble with him. So we're going to have to be at our best tomorrow night. And I think what you've seen in our guys, if they come out, they give you not only a competitive effort, they give you a smart effort every time. And we'll be here. I don't know what the outcome will be, but we'll be here. And I hope it's a 4th grade game like the other 3 games were in Tallahassee.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, great.
Thanks for so many people showing up. This is amazing for our tournament that this many people show up. It really is. Thank y'all.